Jinemi mochail min jach aro mochrach. Jinemi mochail min jach and jach of me a valai. Jinemi mochail min jach if you can roll your sama. Jinemi mochail min jach sa kami fair na hatch. Hook me gosh the bottom you can hear a shot the hollow foot. Then hoshi curi can shroud and do it up and high. Hook me done a pale us a fun can do me ish a push and hoshi here to grow and I'm stuck in here and down.
Hallo. Camera how? Misha Katrina. Hami a koshak do nilen skianach. Trot kalderum. Hallo. Hawa ma aun.
Je?
Chanile gat o chlwyngin.
Hawa ma aun.
Je?
Trot.
Elw geri fiol oer?
Gai mi fiol oer.
Sinne, fel sin gylior.
Ha mi gyrru twyliwg. Ha sin cws.
Cws?
O kerst gylior. Ha e brian sio. Na chael.
Cha talym idjere.
Carson.
Ha er o oer agos ha e fflwch. Fa mis i geri dolton chasta brava.
Oh, wel. Stelum sen sio.
Nachan aun a han wama.
Ha gwtjeraf.
She aach bria han sio nache.
Se gwtjeraf.
Ah, bria. Sia lwms yn costa brava.
Wel, stalium sen sio.
Efo yn dach krysorst.
Ha, began.
Gafw fiol oer.
Tach belib, stalium fiolúr.
Chanil fiol oer agin.
Ha sin kerst golior, ha brisket yn yscasio acum an sa vaca.
Har gyn coffi. Se gas du? Coffi nor tea?
Chanil ti agin.
Sylen dorsib go coffi ma ha?
Sin to choffi?
Cot je wil een banje?
Chanil banya agin.
Ga talwm coffi du.
Ha isagut nach el banya agin. Coiu sta lwm sa coffi du.
Fwrich minech, ha banje acum sa an sa vaca.
Gleifa. Troed.
Gat je fel o dol?
Ha sinje fallaf. Hala uset an chosta brava.
Jen dwyr a hae.
A castial go tri.
San e clir yn jwy y gael a ham bysan.
Ha nawn. Sa'n ec 10 munud yn go tri. Ha e gyn yn gawnig.
Chanawn.
Sawn.
Chanawn.
Sawn.
Ha se vaun. Tjen oer ha
A ger munud yn diog go tri.
Kunje wie zijn beste tjen.
Sa'n ec 10 munud yn go tri. I fi sy'n bus awn.
Chanawn. Galaf yn bys. San e clir yn jwy y gael a fys y bys y chi.
Ha nawn.
Sawn.
Ha nawn.
Sawn.
Ha nawn.
O sawn.
Ha nawn.
Sawn.
Ha nawn.
Sawn.
Ha nawn.
A fel aran acad.
Ha, y gyffid.
A gael. Ha mis mwynich o gybyd tourists ac am anoch.
Bi, gwyd geraf. Chwnig mi 3 bysych yn awn sy fela yn diw. Agus ha môr an y cosioch.
Ah. Sio. Cwtich yn anisio.
Hallo, come in.
Ha piskel ma aun.
Ah, ha Gaelic acad.
Ha, beca.
Higis dyma ha, y te haw gyrig.
Evel sif jishel.
Ha sin kerst gylio'r siwyd.
Evel bier acab. Hand hachgrys aram.
Sio, Ha fiol oer, aran, kaasje, punthata, banje, tea, koffie, agus brisketjen akkum.
Sölen dos you've got package brisketjen.
Te sausra.
Een nieuwin shin. Agus package in.
Sine, te sausra.
Een versin. Agus fiol oer.
Shoi, te sausra.
Een chashin. Agus dusan oe.
Amit tulich, chanel kin akkum.
Een biatak het fisker.
Chavi. Ach, biatakum amarach, me vistu een show.
Chimi, stoge.
Wil ook jori rutsenbi ille?
Rutsenbi elle. Ga je mismunige kawil. Tjene housin.
Brisketjen, tjeche richit skilling. Iem, da ich het skilling agus a kook. Agus fiol uur, nacht agus lung skilling djuk.
Oh, vet peper akkev. Ham ik hier in roemen van een nog.
Shin peper, bishin tjech skilling. Hashin, da nacht agus keher skilling.
Da nog. Agus keher skilin, shine.
An rau cwsiach fata.
Wow, agus ham i oar as er skien isje.
An nawn a glasgo hau.
Ganaun.
Sa'n na toneetje na hau. En nou na toneetje na hau.
Ganaun. She skia hannig a ha anon.
Ah, sgesgianach a hanat. Ba mi smoonige graf Gaelic van hacket.
Ha Gaelic oanwezig van ons na herre koetjach.
Ko has a hau.
Korsa hau mi. She herrig a ha anon.
Gin ten em horst.
Katrine.
Mische meirat.
Misje Siem. Kaatjen bij je voedig en nog.
Shalim furig een show. Mas suringo.
Ha room akam sa nog. Wilt dit of voor kal waarom sa nog?
Filti gujara. Bishin kleva. She aartje bria han show. Hamit alle goshach shies groene gwatig.
Piet Keli aan en nog.
Kaat willen Keli.
Ha Keli aan ze waar en nog.
Jenoer.
Och, goeden.
Kleva. Bimi en shin.
Kerst go jaar.
En is zo een wat groen een gwatig.
Sjaal. Het ik zies aan raad, sja. Het ik zies een giet raad goed al 5 jaar. Agus gion glattig en shin.
Han rad sin oavasach fata. Sjaul. Hier ik sies een raad, sjo. Hier ik sies een darne raad goed al afjaarst. Han raad sin na sjaar.
Hanjel. Sjaar goed dal zies aan raad, sja.
She amet an ha anat.
Hanje.
She.
Hanje.
Tachbelev. Troot.
She.
Hanje.
She.
Hanje.
She.
Hanje. Hanje.
Gaf do vier.
Gav me guljoor. Koes stoge. La shin oavasach me.
Ta, belet. Wil ik jullie panja onze koffie?
Ganjil. Ham ik hier koffie toe. Kaat je willen heen?
Bara, ik wil ik op weer nog. Ach, gaan jullie zakkems. Ah, show. Han ik jou gachi?
Zeg.
Ca dy ro.
Fa mi gwbyr.
Bad na heiche.
Fa. Fa mi wafysach trang.
A dy gwniwn dorys.
Gwn mi yn dorys.
Gwriet o chod,
Diadol.
Chanil cael a sŵd. Dda mi ag y chwadach yn jw. Dda e wafas o'ch bria.
Gwriet o chod, y felwg am o chlwyngin.
Ha mi gadach wainjin. Cwri mi yel ma chawda yn nisha.
Cwr an sinne, rydw van dorys.
Cwdi?
Grisost, hat y fiag ar y ford.
So sias an sinne gefod.
A cafag orom.
Chanil yn tach gris orom, ha mi rosgi.
Siwyd, gaf began.
Chamwr yn go.
Cyrson.
Chanil sgyn, no fforca agam.
A mi dwlich. Siniad.
Cyrson ha cafagost.
Ha ceili am sy fawr yn och. Hyd sy'n iawn, a mi smwniach ach, ma hawr o sgi.
Chanil mi rosgi. Fi mi casg o lior, na dy gas mi mo fiag.
Ha mi eisiau dolchwn i cheili cwtioch.
O?
Siad, ha mi dolawn. Colar i fer na bw. Ddim yn mi falaf. Ha e ffwyr yn och.
Gwtara. A na sŵd yn y fain, je.
Ha gwt jaraf.
Chanil. Ha yn asblehe na fawe, a mi eisiau smwniach ych. Na chyll.
Wel, stocha.
Bi yn dwysgawn yn och.
Chanil mi eisiau smwniach ych yn bi. A na siwr na fawe.
Bi yn dwysgawn yn och.
Cha fi, ha eich y fawn yn eisiau.
Bi yn dwysgawn yn och.
Cha fi,
Bi,
cha fi,
bi.
cha fi.
Cwnye fy sy'n bas y tîn.
Awn yn cog i netyn.
Stocha.
Ik is stijg at rianne. Ha eiche wahaun.
Ha gwt jaraf.
Tje gaas du?
Ga mi wsge be agus wsge. Y byw y tîn y sio, trich.
Chavi, ach, stylwm celi.
Fel sy'n gylior?
Chanil, ha mi giri twylyg.
Fel sy'n cws?
Chanil, ha sy'n ciast gylior.
Fwrich mined.
Je ha mair at y dole hianaf.
Ha meirat dolle hein.
A nwrin i siain.
Sorin.
Jane mi machail min jach ar o machrach. Jane mi machail min jach ook mi a valai. Jane mi machail min jach ar o machrach. Jane mi machail min jach na chami fer na hadja. Boek mi gartje vareno, go fjerde santa halachug. San hoosje jurik kan esrum, nog darug op en data. Jane mi machail min jach ar o machrach. Jane mi machail min jach na chami fer na hadja.
Hello. sorry to bother you.
Oh, that's all right. Fel Gaelic agad.
How bacon have you again so Gaelic?
Ha, agus Misha. Misha Emily. Jane Tenema horse.
Una.
Oh, Coasa how?
Have you a great Weston?
Sound of Canada, Hammy.
No, check of what's about Furchen show.
Davlina, still a Moavasach.
Schoon viste door Ashko Canada.
Annalie Sachem, stocken be me for a can show. Ach, you, Jane me good.
Have you done on tails the Camille?
Who is on a him?
Leibh, top.
Hallo, hebria noch.
Hallo, ik is daar. Zeg je eens een shin.
Wel ha kaffe kara mag furich mikreshak.
Ha mi Italiano kopen thee. Nog kabel kopen.
Gaan jullie hem hou gitcherara. Hoor me koud uren nu.
Oh, die is je aarse.
Verfatte jerek, ik leen ook.
Kleve.
Mi hoef echt geen jammer.
Bi, hij een honie en schel.
Timmer hou.
Hij een scharen is je.
Goeie machine. Wel smashin.
Smaak goed jaren. Ach, nog kabel kopen thee.
Ha mi dullig, ach feem me verlaat ha kaffe gertond. Am hin se hele te schiers en belle. Och ik wist er hilles, mis kan mi koek benoorsen.
Hij is een kerstgeljaar.
Machine lacht in eruit.
Machine Lateen.
A vil du skrive ta licht i alles tid?
Ha,
Sti ha kär.
det Gaelic is happy.
Skulle vilja sexina.
Ham jag smuldige gå väl. Ta lichte.
Ha sin kärst. Hur skies ta licht i alles tid? Ah, ha sin kär heikelaram. Var sjö. Usa Anisha.
Jag vill kärst.
Ha sin kärst Anisha. Sjögenus, ti hawa kiuri.
Ham jag kirja mach.
Kärst skulle jag ha. Hallo, wat Gaelic akka?
Ha bacon.
Ti, ga je met dat kleintje heikelara.
Ha bacon Gaelic akam.
A wil u aki osa Gaelic?
Ha,
Koasa ha.
ham jag dullig.
A wil u kam hutje?
Ham jag dullig kanel.
A wil mi a drin rollo.
Ha.
Kan mi a rish mota koasa ha.
Oh, ham jag hojgari.
Sti hout je nou een shin.
Ham jag skriver Gaelic.
Ha shin ma.
Taftbluf.
Wat trot voorakin?
Garson?
Wel, nur een goal lekker om je faukel na boe.
Oh, chef.
Ach, hij kerstgeljoren is.
Smashin?
Smaak het, jaraf.
Ko Charlotte Dilly, uskippehe no sherry.
Oh, goal. Charlium se sherry, uit tapelacht get jaraf.
Anna?
Sherry was een kutjok.
Slantje van Hedy.
Het te laat, Judy.
Tapelef.
Hikke stoi. Faskulen doris, agus hikke stoi. Hallo, Hatine. How is that?
Hallo, Jan.
Camera how?
Ach, Gleva.
Ha kaffa karmen drauste, ha mit dullig.
Als je een kerstgeljaar, Jan.
Hatine.
Tje?
Hanel roomaching goed. Ha elie kirian room zijn tourists.
Oh.
Ha hij faukel na boe. Ha mit dullige Hatine. Ha mit tolletje wil u erash. Gleeholletje.
Monsieur Falav, wie mi fechtin in Canada?
Kerstgeljoren goal.
Hallo, Katrina.
How are Ginia rash? Cymar a how?
Hag yma tapelet, Eli.
Fel yw gyr i Sherry no ysgu behe, Katrina?
Changil tapelet.
Fem mis falaf. Himiu ydys, Katrina.
Hanien og vria y ffyroch rys.
Katrina, hiad míle fáilte, higus dói.
Hello, Alistair.
Agus cymar a hau, Katrina. Ha mi tolit go bhfuil as.
Oh, Alistair, ha mi cho ski.
Ishtúsa, moníon dom bhóioch. Hau choski.
Oh, Alistair, sé amad an a hamad.
Ha, sacum. Yn byw dolad as y glasgu?
Changil y sacum. Stocha.
Fel opad acad?
Changil.
Yn tyd yw as cwl ar amsa yn sio?
Che?
Ha mi eisiau tra'n gyhwyl o dda. Ha cws opad on son yrn dwynnu. Feme mi cwjid yn ele. Fydd i chws yn sy'n minach. Ha, hau uafes och snok.
Alistair.
Fydd ich, chaf i mi ffata. Katrina, sé dál a hawn, agus ha níon cólaris.
Oh?
Ha, sé a Canada. Tro dy staid an var agus hiwi.
Hallo, Katrina. Cymar a hau?
Gleibh tapelet. Ach, fa mi smwynach o grosa am yn Canada.
Hanig mi a rash. Ha mi a gopur an a búvór an an lunin in isio.
Hwyl mit a fostcard, Katrina.
Agus hwyd mi sio oped yn sio.
Chapatelet de vú coiú.
Sherlam yn oped sio.
Coiú, ha mi toleitje. Uafes ach toleitje go bhfuil uad as cólarin, Katrina.
Ha mi sio tolich tru cwtioch.
Fel se gam o'ch leintin. Chafi mi fata. Betulum, wel...
Sjöt a gál gres orst. Ha Katrina fydd och krut.
Sa Anna fyrir chrwtsa.
Betulum tapel yfir a ddi Eli agus di Anna. Di Eli son yn nopyd fahar yn iawn sa fw. Agus ri Anna son chinerash gan y fw. Ha mi gle holit yn och. Ha Sylvian sio i geri och dus an bacca agus siatus an bonachin. Son bw fôr an y lunin. Agus an rwta siarwle. Hannig Katrina edash.
Ans fôr, Katrina.
Well, that's the last programme in Can Shaw, at least for the time being, and the story of Nabonachin has finally come to its very happy conclusion. Instead of the normal revision section tonight, on this occasion, we're instead going to look back over the Can Shaw course as a whole, and in addition look at how the learners have fared with the course over the months in the past, and finally see what they do now that the series is finished. And to start off, we've got Donald John MacLeod with us to speak about the development of the course. Donald, you are the inventor, creator of the Can Shaw course. What was in your mind at the very beginning when you were asked and you undertook to develop and write a course and a book, a 20-part television series for absolute beginners in Gaelic?
Well, the aim was to put across the basics of spoken Gaelic. In other words, to bring the complete beginner up to the stage where he could cope, at least in Gaelic, in most ordinary, everyday situations.
And how did you go about selecting this vocabulary and the grammatical structures that you taught?
Well, we tried first to get some clear idea in our own minds about what the most frequently used words in Gaelic were. And we found the work that was done in Ireland, pretty thorough and scientific work that was done in word frequency in Ireland, quite useful. We did have, of course, to adapt it to the Scottish Gaelic experience, the Scottish Gaelic situation. We also had to adapt it in the light of what we regarded to be the situations in which the learner was most likely to want to use or to have the opportunity to use Gaelic.
And these would be social situations?
Yes. We asked ourselves, obviously, you know, the person who wants to learn Gaelic, where does he intend to use it, or who does he intend to speak it to? Certainly people visit the Highlands and they want to try out the Gaelic they've learned there, but there are also a lot of people who have friends, workmates who speak Gaelic, therefore they want to speak to them possibly in their own homes, possibly in social situations such as a shop or a pub or so on.
Well, these were the intentions that we had in developing the course, that amount of Gaelic, 500-600 words, some grammar. But how did the students fare, the learners, with the series? And we have with us Marion Blythman, who's described herself as a dogged and persistent learner with Canshaw. Marion, how did you get on with the series? What were your difficulties? How did you cope with it?
Well, on a basis of self-evaluation, I think I'm doing not too badly. I reckon I've acquired the vocabulary. I didn't find that too difficult. I didn't find any one lesson too difficult in itself, but sometimes I found the fact that we were doing one every week, it was cumulative, and there were just occasions when I really felt a bit overburdened by it. But that was the point at which, about lesson 7, I decided to join the class. Yes. And that was a big help to me, because...
What was the advantage of the class?
Well, it was a simple thing. The teacher went over all the grammatical points again, so there was more reiteration. She explained points of difficulty. It illuminated things for me on the tape. I've got to say I found the tape quite difficult to follow. You know, it was, there was a lot of Gaelic on it, there was no English, it was rather fast, and although I spent a lot of time with the tape, I think it could have been slowed down and thinned down quite a lot.
Well, there it is, 600 words of Gaelic, a fair amount of grammatical structures. A learner like Marion. Now Canshaw is finished. What do we do now? And to speak on this aspect of it, we've got Colin Spencer, who represents Uncommon Gàidhlig. Colin, what does the learner do now? There's no Canshaw to follow, and we've got this far, and how do we take it from there? Have you any suggestions on that?
Yes, I have a number of suggestions. I hope, in fact, that we will see more of Canshaw in some form or another, but be that as it may. We've been in a business of providing help for Gaelic learners for quite a while, and we've developed a number of ways of helping them. There are courses which we organise, which take place during summer, a 10-day course, which we describe as an intensive course. This takes place in the Western Isles, and there are plenty of opportunities to meet, apart from what happens in the classroom situation, as it were, at the course. There are plenty of opportunities to meet Gaelic speakers in the islands and to sort of taste the style of life of a Gaelic-speaking community. Also, during the year, we run a series of weekend courses at different venues throughout Scotland, and I might add, even in the home counties in the London area. And these are, as it were, provided by us as a programme of courses. In addition to that, we should remember that there are very many branches of Uncommon Gàidhlig, and some of these have the courage to take on organising their own courses. And I think that if anybody were to inquire of us, we could let them know about that. As well as ourselves, there is another organisation, the Gaelic College in Skye, who organise courses during summer, 2 or 3 courses, short and long. And lastly, I would like to say that there are very many courses out with, or evening, I should say evening classes, a different kind of course, taking place throughout Scotland. These are organised by local authorities, and I would advise students to get in touch with their local education offices as soon as the winter season begins.
Thank you, Colin. That covers the course activities, the group meetings that learners can take part in the pursuit of the learning of Gaelic. But there's still many things I think they can do on their own. And Donald John, I think you have some suggestions about books or other kind of course materials that learners can make use of.
Well, every learner will need a dictionary, of course. And the dictionary that I think is best suited to the needs of the person who has watched Can Show is a new dictionary called Apir. It's intended for learners of Gaelic. It has an English Gaelic and a Gaelic English section. But if people want a more comprehensive dictionary, the best Gaelic English dictionary is Dwellis, which was compiled by an Englishman, in fact, who learned Gaelic, and the best English Gaelic dictionary is Maclennan's. With regard to grammars, there isn't, unfortunately, a good, reliable, modern grammar of Gaelic. I think a course such as Bunchúrsa Gaelic would probably be a quite suitable compromise in that it's fairly grammatical in its approach. It has lists of different categories of words, and that people might find it quite useful as a reference book. There's one other course. It's called Gaelic Veo, Living Gaelic, which in some ways it covers the same ground as Can Show, roughly speaking, in terms of language and grammar, but its approach is different. It's slightly more traditional and grammatical. It drills the learner in the basics of Gaelic grammar, and it aims at bringing the learner up to O-level standard. So it's quite, I think, quite a useful complementary course to Can Show.
Thank you very much, Donald. Well, there it is. Organised courses, group meetings, dictionaries, course books, course material of all kinds. There are things that the learner can still do now that Can Show is finished. I know you can't remember all this information that you've just heard from Donald John and Colin Spencer, but we are preparing a leaflet which you can get and which will contain much of the information you've heard about. If you write to us here at Can Show, enclosing a stamped address envelope, we'll send you the leaflet with this information on it. Thank you very much.